Hello and welcome to Desktop PC Talk. No, I'm just kidding. This is not a nitro engine, but this is my only channel, so this is the only place I can show it. So if you are only into nitro stuff, I understand if you want to skip this one. But I think even y'all might even think that this is cool. But this is for the computer guys out there, computer people out there, who I think this is kind of cool right here. So I want to show y'all this. All right. But of course, before I start showing you, there's going to be a story to go with it. Well, maybe you don't, but I'm trying to make this really quick and then I'll get to the computer. All right. So I stop at a yard sale and I'm looking around, and what catches my eye is a pair of two high-end JVC SVHS VCRs. Very nice. So that's what caught my eye. So I inquired as to what they were asking for them, and the guy said that there's a whole table of stuff, and he's like, all that stuff goes together. I'm like, well, what do you want for everything? He goes, $25. I was going to peel off the 25 for the two VCRs. I'm in all day on that, right? I wasn't really, looking to buy some old towers, but the price was right. I figure, hey, I'll go through them. Maybe there's something I could use in there or whatever. I'll take them and figure it out later. Some other stuff that was on the table. So there's the two JVC VCRs. There is a mini disc player recorder. There is this editing control unit that connects to the VCRs, right? This right here, I'm not even sure exactly what this is. DV, is that mini DV? I don't really know what that is. It's some video disc, some kind of disc video. That thing right there. There was a nice Logitech speaker setup, subwoofer, and two speakers. It was a whole setup. Keyboard, mice, and then there was a bag with all the cords for everything, all the remotes for everything. The whole setup, right? So, boom, I load everything up and I get out of there. So, when I get home, now the first thing I noticed when I went to tote this to the car was that it is heavy. This thing is at least 30, 40 pounds. I don't know, I'm just guesstimating. But for a desktop computer, it is very heavy, okay? And I pretty much know from the setup of everything that this was kind of a setup to either take stuff on VHS and put it to computer, or vice versa. Probably not. Probably taking video off of video cassettes and video discs, whatever, and putting it onto the computer, okay? It was a whole setup to do that. All right, so that's the story, okay? That's where I got these. I get it home, I start looking at it. I thought it was super cool that, if you look here, this pass-through, this goes all the way through over there. See my hand over there? There's a slot in the middle of the tower, okay? Hey, how you doing there? And that's cool, right? That's pretty cool. But then I noticed this, and this is what made it really, really cool. I noticed in the back, at the top, looks like a huge heat sink in there. Let's see if we can get in there. So that's a big heat sink inside of there. And there's vent. I'll make it a mess. There's vent holes, as you can see at the top. I don't know if you can see vent holes up there. So the computer is down in the lower section, but the heat exchanger is up in the top. It must run through. It's like two separate boxes here. I just thought that was cool that the heat fan system, there's a fan on that big radiator in the back, is in a separate box essentially from the rest of the tower. So let's take a look inside this thing. First, before we do that, let's go ahead and pull her around to the front. This is the Sony Vaio R VGC-RA830G. All right, that's the number there. And then also, I saw on the back, you've kind of got your Sony electronics nameplate. Sony personal computer model PCV-A21L. So that's the other model number on this thing. Okay, while we're at the back now, all right, hold on, turn it. Is that messing things up really bad? My lampshade. All right, let's go to the front first, because it's got a description here. So let's take a look here. Performance: Intel Pentium 4 processor, 550 with hyper-threading technology. Microsoft Windows XP Media Center Edition 2005. That's where I'm pretty much guesstimating all this stuff is around that era, around 2005-ish, okay? Graphics and audio: PCI Express, NVIDIA GeForce 6600, 256 megabyte, Intel High Definition Audio, 5.1 channel speakers. Innovative design: advanced technologies for optimized internal cooling and acoustic properties. Optical and storage: DVD-R double layer, and also DVD read-write, DVD-ROM, 320 gigabyte, 160 gigabyte times 2, 7200 RPM SATA RAID 0. That is cool. They have two 7200 RPM SATA drives in a RAID 0 configuration. That's pretty cool. I'm not a computer guy. I'm this much of a computer guy. I know enough to know that that's pretty cool, but it probably isn't. Anyways, connectivity: 10, 100, 1000 base T. Data, fax modem, USB 2.0, iLink interface, multi-card reader. TV and video: convert family videos to DVD with click-to-DVD creation software. Watch and record television with Sony GigaPocket TV Tuner, MPEG encoder, and Microsoft Windows XP Media Center Edition 2005. And we'll look at the cards that are in it momentarily. Music and pictures: get the most out of your music with Sonic Stage Mastering Studio software. Easily import, personalize, and share your digital photos with Picture Gear Studio software. And then down here, okay, that's just some notes on stuff up there. All right. See, we got a Pentium 4 designed for Windows XP. And can we? Okay, yeah, we can barely see down here. So you've got an S-video, your 3-piece RCA input there. That is your iLink S400. And 3 USB ports, right? That's all in the front. Missing this one little door on the bottom. I know that I wish it wasn't missing the little door there. I wish it was complete. Just 'cause, I don't know. I'm weird like that. I mean, no, I'm not. Everyone wants their stuff to be complete, right? Let's open this up while we're in the front here. I'm going to scooch it back a touch. And if you push down, you got this thing that comes down, and in here is your floppy drive and memory card readers, memory stick, SD, compact flash, and XD picture card. Up here you got your two ROMs, DVD read-write, DVD read-write, and DVD ROM. All right, let's go around to the back where we see. All right, we've got iLink S400. That looks different than the one in front. I guess the front's a mini or something. You got optical out there. You got 5-channel audio out. Keyboard and mouse. So here's our video card. It's got VGA. That's VGA and DVI. And then we have a modem card at the very bottom. And then here is a video capture card, I'm guessing, apparently. Or TV tuner card, something to that effect. All right. Now, okay. All right. So continuing with the story aspect of this. Now, usually a lot of people, when they get rid of an old computer, they will either remove or destroy the hard drives, right? That's what you do because that's where your data is, right? Is on the hard drives. When I opened this up, I was kind of surprised to see what I saw in here. And I'll go ahead and show you what I saw in here. Side comes off, a little button right there. And so the side is removed. 3 hard drives, intact, okay? But they cut the wires. All of the wires in here, the fan wires, the wires coming from the disk drives up top, they cut the wires. They removed the SATA cables are gone. They were down there. And the rest is just cut. I don't understand that. I could repair all of this. The wires are just cut. I can solder every wire back together and put this back together, throw some SATA cables in it, and then it should, as far as I know, operate. But I don't understand the cutting of the wires, but leaving in of the hard drives. Anyways, all right, so, and I like how this is, it's like a modular design. The hard drives are all in this cage. Pull that out. There's your hard drive cage. And then also, if you, little clip here, pull that up. And the power supply comes right out. Now, the other cool thing that I noticed about this power supply is kind of different. It's got a 12-volt DC out on it, on the power supply. That's the power supply, which is, by the way, a output 364 watt max. Looks like it says. Has a 12-volt out socket on it. That is weird. Going out the back. I did blow this thing out with a fan, but this is the first time I'm taking it apart. So a little dust in here. But yeah. So there we have the heat sink. Okay, that's connected to the CPU. There's a little plastic shield, if you can see that. Plastic shield. And then heat pipes. You see the heat pipes there? Yeah. The heat pipes go to the back, to this back section. This top, let me take this top off. Oops, sorry about that. The top got a couple clips back here. Turn this thing around, you can see your DVD drives right there. And there's a nice big fan. And that radiator, so that the heat pipes come up and from this box into this box. They are built together, they're connected together, but they're two separate boxes. This is the bottom of the one, this is the top of the other. They're two separate containers. I thought that was cool. So yeah, big fan blowing out through the radiator in the back. Oh, and that's the, yeah, I thought that was cool too. Can you see? Yeah, you can see that. That fan is for the hard drives, right? I mean, it's blowing. There's nothing else over there. It's blowing directly on the hard drive cage. So, a fan for the hard drives. I think that's cool. It's got a little shield around it there, plastic shield with the fan on it. What else can we look at inside here? I mean, that's pretty much it. I just thought this was a cool, old, not super old, 2005. I mean, it can buy a pack of cigarettes legally. It ain't super old, but it's old enough. I just thought the heat pipes going up into a totally separate box with the fan on it. I thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, I do think it's a pretty cool. Oh yeah, so look at me. I got other stuff to show you real quick. In that bag, so this apparently, I believe, is your sensor comes with a regular TV style remote here. Sony Vaio PC. Got a Windows button there. Got my music, my pictures, my videos, shortcut buttons up there. I believe that is the sensor for it, USB on one end. And I don't know if that also, super cool Sony Vaio mouse right there with it as well. I don't know if that is also the mouse receiver or what. But yeah, some little accessories with it. The media center PCs were kind of a thing back in the day for a while. I believe I had a kind of media center set up for a while. But yeah, so if you look in here, that front panel with the RCAs and S-Video and whatnot, the cords go right back to that card in the rear, that video capture or TV tuner card, whatever that is. And then there's your NVIDIA, what I say, 660 or something or other video card. It's a cool old PC. I hope you all enjoyed taking a look at it. Thank you very much. More Nitro stuff coming soon. Sorry I had to put this on this channel. It's my only channel for now. I am thinking about doing the Todd perspective. I'll see y'all later. Have a great day.